Oh, hi. How are you? I'm live. Yay. So, welcome to another week of training. I'm so excited to have you all here. So if you want to go ahead and post, let me know you're here. Let me know, maybe where you live, what city, what country. And let's see. Did somebody just post? I don't think so. Okay. So anyhow, uh, oh, hello. Somebody from Facebook is saying hi. How are you? Okay. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. So we're going to talk about the mind, like I said. Oh, Sydney, Australia. Yay. I know who's on. Okay. Thank you so much for joining. So this one we're going to be talking about. I had a training a little bit ago where I talked about the robot and whether you're the robot or whether you're the one that's actually in control. So you might want to listen to that one because it goes into a little bit more detail on that. And we're going to just take this one step further now today to understand this a little bit better and understand kind of vibration and how the electromagnetic field is either working for you or against you. All right. So what your thoughts are doing is your thoughts are coming from your experiences in your life. So, and they're just trying to help you survive. They're trying to help you figure out a situation and figure out the best way to get out of that situation. It doesn't always, if it's working from the past, that it's not always working in your favor. Your thoughts are sometimes doing you justice and sometimes they're not. So, the question really is, are you constantly feeling like you're living the same old, and it's not serving you well? If that's happening, then you're probably having more dark thoughts than you are having light thoughts, and you're constantly repeating your past because of this. So we want to be able to create and manifest a whole new future for you. So that's mainly what we're going to be talking about today so that you can maybe start feeling like you have more control. I like using a situation where I talk about a boss because I worked in corporate America for 30 years and I kind of remember these situations and they were painful. So, in a situation where the boss is yelling at you and you end up feeling a certain way, sometimes you end up feeling like the situation happened, which caused you to feel a certain way. And I'm here to tell you that's not exactly how it works. So you have had thoughts that have created the situation, and you're probably sitting there going, "No, but the situation just happened today. What do you mean?" So we're going to get into that so that you can understand how you are truly the creator of your future. And one of my teachers that he's absolutely amazing, and he explains the electromagnetic field. His name is Dr. Joe Dispenza. If you don't know anything about Dr. Joe, he has a lot of amazing trainings out there on meditation, and I really encourage you to go out there and listen to some of his work. He talks about thoughts being the electrical field that's going out, the electrical part that's going out into the quantum field. Your feelings are the magnetic. The magnetic charge that's going out into the quantum field. So when if your feelings are your thoughts are the electrical charge and your feelings are the magnetic charge, and you're sending that out into the quantum field, what is happening is your thoughts are going out to the field electrically. Magnetically, you're drawing them back into you. And this is the electromagnetic field. The electromagnetic field is actually one of the four fundamental forces in the universe, gravity being another one. So if you think about it, your thoughts sending the signal and your feelings are drawing it back in. Now, how I explained this to my kids a really long time ago was I explained it through talking to them about what vibrational platform are you on. So if you're on a vibrational platform, if you're on a platform and you're vibrating at a certain frequency or at a certain electromagnetic field, then only things on that platform can come into your experience. So are you thinking more negative thoughts or more dark thoughts? If you are, then guess what's coming to you is going to be only things that are matching that vibration or that electromagnetic field. Now, I talked about vibration with kids because that's easier to understand, but you do emanate an electromagnetic field. So if only things that can come to you are on that platform that you're on, then what you need to do is you need to start vibrating at a higher level so that only things at this higher level can start coming to you. So that's how I explained it to my kids when I talked about this electromagnetic field. So if we go back to the boss story, if you think about it, most likely you were thinking about situations that have happened at work in the past, situations where this coworker did this. And when this coworker did this, it really ticked off the boss. And when the boss gets ticked off, this is what happens over here. And so you're constantly thinking about things that have happened. You're living in your past. And when you're doing that, you're living in your past and you're afraid of your future. So, and this is how it's working. And I'm going to tell you how you're going to be able to figure out that this is what's going on in your life. And you don't have control in your mind of your mind when this is happening as well. You need to really be paying attention to your thoughts. So a friend once said to me, and I thought this was kind of funny, but when you have one foot that's in the past and one foot that's in the future, remember I said you're using your past to create your future. You're not in the present, and the present moment is the only place that you can create, and you're actually pissing on your present moment. So you're not going to be creating such a cool future. And we want you all to create and manifest an amazing future. The other thing that's happening is you're allowing your unconscious to control what's going on in your life. You're trapped in your head. This is not a very fun place to be when you're trapped in your head and your thoughts are controlling everything and you're going down these rabbit holes. Your unconsciousness is controlling you and is actually the director of your life. Really, you need to be the director of your life. You're at the mercy of your mind. And to me, this means you don't have control. And that's why you would feel out of control. So let's talk about how you could get more control. So if you're starting to open up to the, hopefully with some of these trainings on the mind and thoughts, you're starting to open up to the idea that, you know what, my thoughts could be causing me a lot of the issues that I'm having right now, could be causing me to feel like I'm living in Groundhog Day over and over again. So if that's happening, then I'm so happy for you because you've actually taken the first step to really understanding this and you're starting to open up. So the next step for you is to start journaling. You're not going to be able to see that this is happening if you're not journaling. In that boss story, if that situation happens to you at work, well, now you can actually go back to your journal and you can see the thoughts that have happened, and you could say, "Oh, I was having those thoughts," and so now this is going to actually. Oh, I love him. Oh, good. So it sounds like the gal that's on right now, you definitely know Joe Dispenza. I just saw that that come through. Yes. Okay. So anyhow, okay, where was I? Oh, yeah, the journaling. So you really need to journal your thoughts. You need to understand because now you're actually witnessing your thoughts. And so you could go back to that boss story and you can actually see how you created it. You can actually see that, yes, you are the creator of your life. And once you start seeing that, you can't unsee it. And that's the good thing because now you can start making positive changes in your life. So and also by journaling, you're going to see which thoughts are holding you back and which thoughts are serving you. Because you do have thoughts that are serving you. So don't think that it's all dark thoughts because you are having, I'm positive of that you are having some good thoughts that are, and hopefully you can see where those positive thoughts are also creating a positive future, right? So, okay. So the other thing that I want to talk about is that means that once you start journaling and you start witnessing your thoughts, you can actually start stopping your thoughts. And you can actually say, ooh, you know what? No, I'm not having that thought. We're going to have a little bit more of a positive thought, or we're just going to laugh that one off. And now you've become the observer. And in the moment that you stopped that thought is the moment you allowed consciousness to come in. The moment you allowed consciousness to come in is the moment that you've allowed healing to come into your life. And only through consciousness can you really heal. And this is where the true healing is going to start happening, because you've, um, boy, it, until you've experienced it, you're not going to know. You may not know what I'm talking about, but until you can actually stop that thought, laugh it off, and then you actually feel an energy that happens in your heart at that moment, and you actually know that you've done some good, and that some positive vibrational energy has come in. And once that has happened, you have actually elevated yourself to the next vibrational level, which is good. And you're going to take baby steps in this. This is not going to be you. Joe Dispenza does teach that you can go from here all the way up here, and you can do that. There are meditation techniques that you can do, but I'm going to take you through baby steps to do it. If you feel like you need to take those giant steps, we can work with you on that as well. But taking the smaller steps with a lot of people right now is what they need, and journaling and seeing that you are making these small moves. So when you've stopped that thought and you have allowed the present to come in, you're now creating a much better future, and consciousness will help you with that. So that is why my program is called Healing Through Consciousness, is because that is what it takes. So you heal your microbiome. You do need to heal that. You need to start physically feeling better. If you're physically not feeling good, it's really hard to get into some of these meditation states that you need to get into. If you don't like meditation, that's fine. I'm also a hypnotherapist, so we can work with your thoughts through hypnotherapy as well. But if you do like meditation, then we'll definitely be able to help you through that, through the mode of meditation. But getting that microbiome healthy is so important, and so that you start feeling better. And then learning how to open up your heart so that you are letting consciousness in, so that you're letting the positive feelings in, because you want those positive feelings, because that magnetic field, that's what you want drawing back into you. Yes. So through HeartMath, we learn how to open up the heart, so that when you actually stop the thought from happening in your brain, you now know what it feels like to bring the compassion in, to bring the generosity in, to bring the love in. So, so that is the reason why I say you need to heal the three brains. So I hope we've made a little bit better understanding. Next week, what I am going to do is, I was going to do part 2 of this, but I have some really exciting news. Those people that I did bring through the 4-week free training, one of the individuals, I have an amazing results that I want to show you all. And I want to kind of show you how we made those results. And so I'm really excited about that. So we are going back to HeartMath and the heart for a little bit, just 1 week. And then we're going to get back to the mind, because we are going to go back into discussing how it is that you can really stop these, stop these thoughts, give you some more techniques to do that. All right. So I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something here today. Let me know what you think. I really appreciate those that have been able to join live, and we'll see you again next week.